Everybody, Ray the Video Guy here, and we're going to do a little bit of a case study on the search and click tactic that I shared in the other video from my good friend Will Pettit. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this video here, which, as you can see, is on page 2. And for whatever reason, this video never wants to get to page 1. And we've done a few different things to it. And, you know, it started off on page 1 and then bounced to page 2. And every once in a while, we'll throw some things at it. It might get to page 1, but then gets bounced to page 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and do the search and click tactic. And we'll test this over a couple of days and see if this video will jump to page 1. And so what we're going to do is we're going to head over to ShortTask. And this is at shorttask.com. And I'm going to log in. Okay, and you see I've got a balance of 97 cents, which for what we're going to do here, that's fine. We'll just leave. We're only going to do a little bit here. And so what we want to do is we want to go to our tasks, and we're going to go to Create Task. And you can see we've got a blank template here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this. And you can see I've already got in here search a term and click on a result. I need someone to log into their Google account, search for a term, then click on my link in the results. Okay, and keywords are Google search, site clicks, no big deal. Honestly, people are going to find this very quickly. And I'm going to give them 2 days to do this. And honestly, I mean, day 1 they're going to do this. We're going to do 5 assignments, and we're only going to pay 10 cents. And so that's going to cost us 57 cents out of our 97 cents that we have there to do 5 of these. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to change this because right now it's doing a different term. So I'm going to change this term to Ogden Dentist. Okay. Oops. Fix that there. And then it says, all I need is for you to log into your Google account, search the term Ogden Dentist, find the first YouTube video, and it says by Ray the Video Guy, but that's not the case here. It's actually by Dr. Jim Ellis, DDS. And so we're going to go back here. Okay, and so, all right, so they're going to find the first YouTube video by Dr. Jim Ellis, DDS, and click on it. The video is just a couple of minutes long, so let it play. So in other words, we're going to get a view out of these 5 people as well. Those that have multiple Google accounts and proxies are welcome to do this more than once, but you would need to space them out over a week. So in other words, I don't want 5 people to do I don't want one person to do it 5 times in 10 minutes. If they're going to do this, I want them to do one today, one tomorrow, that sort of deal. So log into one account, search, click, watch. The next day, log into a different account, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and so down here, we've just got that in a formatted way. So log into your Google account, search the term. We're going to change that again, Ogden Dentist. And by Dr. Jim Ellis, DDS. Okay, click on it. The video is just a couple of minutes long, so let it play. Those that have multiple accounts. I'm also going to put here, I'm going to say, watch the video and comment on the video using the term, and in this case, I'm going to go back to the video here. This video is about manual or electric toothbrushes. The term electric toothbrush. Okay. Put that in quotes. And what this is going to do is when these 5 people do this, they're going to put a comment that specifically says electric toothbrush, and that comment will make sense, hopefully, and I'll be able to know that these people did accomplish the task because they actually put these comments in there with electric toothbrush so that I know to pay them. Okay, and then what we're going to put is please have the comments make sense. Okay, the video is just a couple of minutes long, so let it play. Those that have multiple Google accounts, etc., that's the same stuff that's in there. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to preview this task. You can see it's here, etc. We're going to call this one Jim Ellis. And I'm going to hit finish. Okay. And now we've got that task in here. So we're going to go to your tasks and we're going to go to publish this time. And you can see we've got Jim Ellis right here. Okay. So we're going to click on that and we're going to hit next. And we're going to hit publish. You can see here it tells you it's going to cost you 57.5 cents. I don't know how they're going to get a half a cent, but that's all right. Hit publish. And there we go. So now this has been put out there for people to come in and do the tasks for us. And probably in the next day or so, those 5 will be done. And then we'll just wait a little while and see if it affects the video at all. And we'll come back and we'll do some more searching and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it's been a couple of days, and we're going to come back in here, and we're going to type in Ogden Dentist once again, and we're going to see if the search and click has helped at all. And it has. Already this has moved up to page 1. Now again, this is a video that sat on page 2 forever. And, you know, we've tried a couple things and it just hasn't moved up since then. But literally just doing the search and click has finally gotten that to jump to page 1, which is why I chose this. And the great thing is this isn't the only video that we've done this with. This video here, which used to be on page 1 ages ago, is now back on page 1 as well. It actually had dropped from page 1 to page 4, oddly enough, and that was after it being on page 1 for literally about 2 years. And we couldn't get it to move back up using our normal means. When we started doing search and click, the first day that we did it, it jumped from page 4 to the top of page 2, and then a few days later, it finally jumped into page 1 once again. So that's 2 case studies there where videos that were just kind of stuck were able to be moved after all that time simply by doing the search and click. So now both of those are page 1 videos. So as you can see, the search and click is a big factor when it comes to getting the videos to move like that. Now, one word of advice, once it gets to page 1, don't ignore this. You're going to want to still continue to do it a few times because once it gets to page 1, you know, the expectation from Google would be that more people are going to be clicking on it after they search, so that you don't want to see it move to page 1 and then all of a sudden nobody's clicking on it again. Now, chances are if it's on page 1, people will be clicking on it anyway, but you'll definitely want to keep that up and really give them a good reason to keep it onto page 1 and probably move it up. You know, I would expect in a couple of weeks that you know, this would move up somewhere in the middle here. It's a tough niche, so it's not going to probably get all the way to the top, but you never know. At one point, it was somewhere around this area, just below these graphics here. So there you go. There's our case study for the search and click, and I hope that helps you out. Again, if you ever have any questions, please feel free to ask.